This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
This offseason, Kentucky tight ends coach and recruiting coordinator Vince Marrow almost left town for a job up north at Michigan. Jim Harbaugh, the Wolverines' new head coach, tried to recruit the recruiter. He knew how much Marrow could help his chances in the talent-rich state of Ohio, but UK able to put a deal on the table that keeps Marrow in Lexington. So far, he's quadrupled the number of top 40 recruits they've had in the past 10 years from the Buckeye State, and he feels good about his extension through 2018 in Lex.
I will say this. It is hard to negotiate when you grow up with a guy. It was hard, and it was real hard, but I really believe in our leadership. The assistant coaches, I mean, they got great families, and sometimes you can go work for somebody else, but, you know, it could be totally opposite, and I just felt good about this place, and I'd rather be nowhere else. I like where we're going. We got great leadership, you know, from the president on down. And recruiting, when you go and you can look at that stadium and just say, hey, come look at what we're doing, and see that people see that, hey, we ain't just talking. It's already in the works, so it's easy for me, and I want to stay here. I love it here.
Coming into the high school football season, Johnson Central will no longer have to worry about playing Fort Thomas Highlands or Covington Catholic in the postseason. Yay, Johnson County. Reclassification keeps JC in Class 4A and moves Highlands and CovCath up to Class 5A. The Golden Eagles have been eliminated by CovCath for 3 straight seasons now in the playoffs. And Jim Matney, well, he's kind of thrilled both of them have moved on.
I think anybody would be lying if they didn't say that, you know, heck, this is an opportunity. Other schools have had it, may not having to go against Fort Thomas, Covington Catholic, and then if you got by them, of course, you had Boyle County and you had Lexington Catholic also. So, you know, this is an opportunity for us, and we need to do the best we can to take advantage of it, I think.
Our high school football Pigskin previews will start up next Saturday, August 1st. Our DQ Grill and Chill Pigskin preview show will air August 20th. That's where the preseason Alice Oil College Mountain Top 10 comes out. 7 o'clock start time for that on WYMT. We'll also have the blooper reel at the end of the show. Well, life is great without a care. We aren't caught up in your love affair and will never be Royals. Except for Johnny Cueto. He's now a Royal. As of today, at least. The city in exchange for 3 minor league lefties, Brandon Finnegan, John Lamb, and Cody Reed. Cueto joins a team that has the best record in the American League right now, and Cueto is 7-6 with a 2.62 ERA this season.
Sí, ya gracias a Dios ahora ya yo lo que me voy a poner a jugar mi pelota tranquilo porque con esa tormenta que me tenían para allí para acá que me van a cambiar para allí ahora ya me siento más mejor.
Oh yeah, I feel much better. You know, it's easier for me now to go out there and focus on what I do best, and that's go out there and pitch because it was a little crazy for me, you know, because I didn't know where I'm gonna, you know, end up and all the rumors and stuff like that. But finally, you know, it's over and I can focus on what I do.
All right, the Cueto-less Reds finishing out a 3-game weekend set out in Denver against the Colorado Rockies. Michael Lorenzen got the start, and it wasn't a good start. Bottom one, no score. Ben Paulson triples the deep left center. 2 runs are in for Colorado. Top third now, Rocks lead 2-1. Jay Bruce, I like this pitch. Bye. As the 3-run shot to right, Reds take the lead 4-2. Bruce's 16th of the season, number 198 of his career. But we go back to Lorenzen in the bottom of the third. He's just starting to get gashed. Nolan Arnado takes him deep. Same inning. Paulson now, peace out. So that goes to the second deck. Paulson with a career-high 4 hits in the game. Lorenzen out. We got a new pitcher. Rockies lead 7-4. Still in the bottom of the third. New pitcher, same probs. Carlos Gonzalez bombs away. Colorado taking BP in its own ballpark. Next inning, Reds down by 8 runs. Paulson back at it again. Oops, he did it again. 3rd home run of the series, 2nd homer of the game. The Colorado Rockies all over the Cincinnati Reds. They win it 17-7. Now to Busch. Kyle Busch going for a 3rd straight win today. The last driver to win 3 straight races, Jimmy Johnson in 2007. And the last driver who wasn't on Hendrick Motorsports to do that was Rusty Wallace in 1994. Brickyard 400, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Winner gets to kiss the bricks at the end of the race. Lap 147, 13 to go, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. spins out. He finished 22nd in the race, so we go to the final lap. It's Kyle Busch. Oh, with his Skittles car. You got to be in that top 30 to make the playoffs, and the win moves him within 23 points of cracking the top 30 in the standings. Just a second, because he's gonna little kiss to the bricks there. You like that?
I like that a lot.
That's good. By the way, United States, they win the most medals, 265 medals at the Pan Am Games. Canada came in second, and they also won the most gold medals as well.
Great, thank you, Jamie, and we'll be right back.